From our studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee. Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. I'm Jeff Thee. We're standing right here in Hill Avenue. Ruth Van Locker at the Lakes is right behind us, and Regina Reed from the Spirit Lake Chamber of Commerce is here with me today. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
A warm and sweaty day.
Oh, that it is.
But we are talking about the renewing of a long-time tradition here in the Iowa Great Lakes, here in Spirit Lake in particular, and that's the Mighty Cruise In.
That's right. It started back in 1979, I believe it was,
My goodness.
with Kim Kuzman from Exhaust Systems down the street there. I think it was called Hot Rods and Hot Dogs back then.
Hot rods and hot dogs. Well,
Yep.
that speaks to my heart right there.
There
Yeah,
you go.
two things I love. But
Yep.
And the Cruise In over the years, Regina, has just, it's one of those wonderful things that takes you back to the days of when people, like on a Saturday night in a small community, came downtown and walked around the businesses and especially in these beautiful cars. They'll be here.
That's right. And what a better time for it with last year not being able to get out and enjoy each other that we'll be able to do that this year.
Yeah. But, you know, there's always those silver linings that came with COVID, and one of them was the start of a new tradition, and that takes part on Friday night.
Friday night. That's right. So starting at our presenting sponsor, Okoboji Motor Company, all the classic cars will leave there at 5 o'clock, and they'll do a loop through the lakes, end up down by Arnold's Park, and come back and go by some of the convalescent homes and things. So those people get to see them as well. And and then the next night they'll all show up here for the actual Cruise In.
Yeah.
Saturday the 26th.
And it was fun last year, and you did see as they went by the different care homes, and they had people looking out their windows or spaced outside and watching, and everybody was waving at the cars.
Yes.
And what a wonderful thing that got started.
Yeah, absolutely. And then on Saturday night, we're going to have music with Ray Tucker down here as well.
Okay.
We're going to have obviously the classic cars, some good food from some different nonprofit organizations like Kiwanis and Kings and Queens International. So those kinds of places. So.
And that, that's fun too, and that's a long-standing tradition and great way for the nonprofits to kind of make themselves visible, and after a year of everybody being invisible.
That's right.
Yeah, here they are, and a lot of times they got wonderfully baked pies and you name it, different things to enjoy during that night.
I'm looking forward to the funnel cakes myself.
Oh, funnel cakes.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting hungry.
Right?
Right in the middle of an interview, I'm hungry. But, and so what time can people start? And there's no registration.
No registration,
Correct.
right? Nope, just people show up. The actual Cruise In is from 5 to 8 on Saturday night, the 26th. So
Yeah, and the time is great for businesses that have already had their day's business, so they're
Absolutely.
not worried with all the parking places
Yes.
while they're trying to
Right.
do business. And then there's a
Absolutely.
67 Chevy sitting out here.
yeah,
so,
and it also gives it maybe a little bit of time to cool down, so it won't be quite as hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people have plenty of time to stroll up and down hill, up and down lake, and so forth. And
Absolutely.
And from my experiences, these men and women that own these classic cars have no problem showing it off and answering questions if you got some.
Absolutely, yes. They enjoy the heck out of that.
So bring your night of nostalgia from music and great food from nonprofits, and of course now. And as far as the cruise the night before, you said you meet at your naming sponsor.
Right.
At what time?
At 5 o'clock, the actual cruise will start. So if you're going to bring your car, you need to be there earlier to get in the line, obviously. And then there's a map on the website that shows the route they will take. So if you want to bring your lawn chairs out and wait for them to come by.
Yeah. Oh. And it was fun last year. We sat out in our yard and watched them go by, and it was one of the few things we could do that was actually kind of fun last year. So
Right?
you remember those things, Regina?
Exactly.
All right. And things are going well since you took over at the chamber?
Absolutely. I'm loving it. It's been a great job, and it's so interesting getting to meet so many people, and I'm really loving it.
Yeah, and so many of your members are
Right
here
here.
in
That's
downtown
right.
Spirit Lake. So,
That's right.
All right, so we got the cruise and then the Cruise In next Friday and Saturday. If people have questions, they certainly can contact you at the chamber.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Very good. Regina, I thank you for taking some time
no
and
problem.
sharing the humidity with me. You're at least having a good hair day. I don't know what's going on here. So, all right. So we want to thank Regina Reed for being here with us, of course, from the Spirit Lake Chamber of Commerce. We thank you, as always, for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you in part by the headquarters of the University of Okoboji is at the Three Sons, open Monday through Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday from 10 to 4. The Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake. Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake, Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, house painting, and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports, repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.